next one.
So, welcome to the Manchester Punk Festival. It's your first time playing here, yes?
Yes, first time playing.
Absolutely, yeah. We're the first time in Manchester and haven't been to England for 20 years.
Wow. So, this is your first time back in 20 years?
Yeah. You can say we do a new start here.
Yes, definitely. And has the band here played here before? I thought you had in the past. No?
In Manchester, no.
No, in England.
In England, yeah. We played in, last century, I think it was, yeah.
1999.
We played the Red Eye in London, we played the Joiners in Southampton and Winchester, Railway in something, and the fourth one I don't remember. I thought it was Derby.
Yeah, Derby. That does happen sometimes. Yeah. But Two People is definitely not who you play to normally. You're playing this festival, and you're playing, I can never quite pronounce it right, Großrock?
No one knows how to pronounce it, so it was pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you. So you're used to playing the bigger festivals. How do you compare playing a bigger festival with smaller gigs? How do you find the difference for you guys as a band? Because you've been around for so long. You've had a good breadth of different types of gigs you've played.
Okay, I don't want to talk alone. That's why I always. No. Yeah, for sure. There's a big difference. I think I'm more into club shows definitely because people come to see your band or only a small amount of bands. If you got to play a big festival, you got to schedule. You got to check out. Okay, I got to go here. I got 20 minutes. Then I got to rush over there see another band. So it's all a rush and it's a lot of music for people to cope with. So I like the smaller gigs, but it's also great to play at festivals like Großrock with these amazing bands playing there.
Yeah. Oh gosh, they always seem to have the best lineup. It's just amazing when you look at some of the bands that they put on and the way they mix them at Großrock.
Yeah, I think they got a new concept this year, not to book all the same bands like other festivals, because this year, the Descendants, NoFX, they're all on tour and they play every festival. And Großrock, they do a difference right now and put on some less-known bands. And
like Dropkick Murphys.
Well, who's heard of them? Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Who are they?
Yeah.
Well, that's similar to what they do here at Manchester Punk Festival. Is they try and get a mix of different bands and trying to have a lot of bands that people can discover. And you guys, I think, despite your long-standing, you've been around for what, 22, 23 years? 28. Okay, my maths aren't good. Not a lot of people here know about you guys. And so it's a way to introduce your music to a new audience and get people to find out and to enjoy. So do I.
I think 10 to 3 is not the best time for people to stand up and shake themselves out of bed to see a band they haven't seen before. We hope for the best.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. You are on very early, but you're on, and that's what everybody's here for, is to come and see the bands. So I think you'll at least have a few of us up there to see you in the Zombie Shack, which is an interestingly titled place to stay.
Okay, this is a song right from the 80s. It's kind of an icebreaker for you guys to know the song before. Not much to say. I said to men, I shine to me. This song, I can roll and no message.
Music. I can't describe you in a single genre. You really do span and incorporate things from all kinds of genres. How did that come about?
Just happened. It just happened.
We're interested in a lot of different styles of music. You can say from the late 70s to the early 90s, I would say that's the range we are covering. And so we just do what we feel like and what we want to. And if there's a song that sounds a little bit like The Police or like Madness, we do this. And if we got another thing that sounds like NoFX, we do like that, what we feel like. Yeah.
You just write what sounds good to you and don't try and stick to one thing then.
Yeah, we get bored really quick. So we we can't do like Bad Religion, where you got a record and it's like one piece, you know.
Yeah.
It's like not different songs, but it's one piece. It's a great piece of music, that what they do. But we're getting, like I said, we get bored really quick, and so we got a lot of diversity in our set. Sometimes it confuses our audience, but
Yes, I could definitely see that, because in listening to him, like that I like, but it doesn't. It's not a solid piece of one type, and that's something I actually quite enjoy. So for me, it'll be good to see you.
it's more people like you.
Well, you can appeal to a lot of different people with your varying styles, and that's always a good thing, because you may not like everything, but the ones you like, you probably really like, type of a thing. So what's next? Where are you going? You've got, 5 albums out. Are you planning on anything else? In the near future, I should say.
Absolutely, yes, but we haven't started right now. Yeah, we haven't written any new songs so far, but we will concentrate on that. Like after the gigs we are playing, we're got some more gigs coming on, like with the Ree McKenzie's and stuff like that. Yeah, and then we're working on new songs and just thinking about how to publish them. If we do a CD, if we do a download, because times are getting rough for physical records, you know. So.
Except for vinyl. Everybody seems to really love the vinyl now. It's making a resurgence.
And I can totally understand that. Yeah.
You were in all the record shops.
Basement. Next time when I meet my wife, she said, "You go down with your records to the basement."
That's your little, what they call in the States, a man cave. Man cave. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for speaking with me, and I look forward to seeing you up in the Zombie Shack. So, thank you.
Be alone.
You won't. I won't.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Vielen Dank.